Hi everyone, how are you? Hope all is well. This is the Love and Money Show. So I'm going to talk to you about the stock market, how to invest in the stock market during a bear market, which we are in right now, and how to make millions. Now, some of the info from this video comes from a different YouTube channel called Freenvesting. I have it in the title. It's spelled Freenvesting. So I suggest you go back to that YouTube channel, check it out. What it is Peter Lynch is talking there. And who is Peter Lynch? Peter Lynch is a fund manager at Fidelity. He has a 29% annual return on his stock market investments for a period of 13 years. He had $18 million and he grew it to 14 billion. That's a billion with the B, 14 billion by being in the stock market. He retired at age 46. And so I bring him up because he talks about things that are going on right now with us being in the middle of all this inflation, talks of recession, talks of depression, um, being in a bear market, seeing the loss of, looks like the loss of your money when you look at your stock market account. So he talks a little bit about the history of the stock market. So I wanted to share that with you. I also suggest that you go back to that channel and check that channel out. It's called Freenvesting. It's in the title Freenvesting. So, as it relates to the stock market has a history of about 93 years in comparison with the crypto market, which is relatively new. The crypto is about a decade. Stock market is about 93 years. So, there is some history there as it pertains to the stock market. The stock market has this up and down motion, as you know. And right now, we are in this down motion, right? So there are a lot of voices out here, some saying they would never put their money in the stock market, they wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Then you have other people saying they became millionaires with the 401k. Then you have the real estate people over here saying, no, I don't put my money in the stock market. Then you have this other group that says, well, I have some stock, I have some real estate. So you have these voices, some voices saying, I am not putting money in the stock market right now. The stock market is doing horribly. So, my point here is to silence these voices and to give you a better, clearer history of the stock market, how the stock market works. So, stock market has been around for 93 years. It has had, in that 93 years, it has had 50 declines of 10% or more. So it declines once every 2 years. Once every 2 years, the market falls 10%, and that is called a correction. So, correction is a fancy word for losing money. So, a correction happens once every 2 years. The market falls 10%. Now, you're not actually losing money, but it's a paper loss. But if you sell, then at that point, then you're actually losing money. So, the point is to hold it. So this correction happens once every 2 years. The market falls 10%. So within the 93 years, 50 declines have happened. So out of those 50 declines, 15 were 25% or more, which is known as a bear market. So when it declines 25% or more, that is a bear market. That is where we're at right now. So, according to history, out of 93 years, these 50 declines, 15 were 25% or more. So, we hit a bear market every 6 years. Every 6 years, the market goes down by 25%. So, Peter Lynch, I'm going to bring him up. Now, he's in this other video that I was referring you to, Free Investing. He's a fund manager over at Fidelity. He has a 29% annual return over 13 years. He has $18 million and he created 14 billion with a B by being in the stock market. He retired at the age of 46. So throughout this time of growing his money from 18 million to 14 billion, he saw these upward and downward motions. He saw these rises and this decline where he's losing money. And then he sees it grows and it grows higher than it declined because he kept it there. So his advice is that if you keep your money there, then you will be very pleased in 10 to 20 years. So what I would like to discuss with you is what the rule of 72 is. So the rule of 72 tells you how long it will take for your money to double. So the average annual return for a stock market is 8 to 10%. So if you consider that average, what you do is you take 72, divide that by 8, which is your annual return, and your money will double every 9 years. This is considering an 8% annual return. However, the average is a 10% return. So what you would do is take 72, divide that by 10. Your money will double every 7 years. However, depending on what you're invested in, some investments have an annual return of 12%. So I encourage you to go look at your investments and see what your actual annual return is, whatever you're invested in. So if you are invested in something that has a 12% annual return, what you would do is take 72, divide that by 12, and your money would double every 6 years. So I'm going to give you an example. Say, for example, you have 150,000 right now. This is just an example. Say you had 170,000, but because we're in the bear market, it looks like you're losing money. So your 170,000 went to 150,000 and you're looking at your account like, where's my money? Where's all my money at? So that is a bear market for you. It looks like you're losing money. So say, for example, you looks like you lost $20,000 because you originally had 170,000. Now you have 150,000. So according to the rule of 72, your money is going to double in 6 years. Your money is going to double in another 6 years. Your money is going to double in another 6 years. That is the rule of 72. And that is why it's important. To, that is why it is important to stay in the stock market no matter what it looks like, because it doesn't look good right now. We are in a bear market. And then you just have to go according to history because it's been around for 93 years. We have a bear market every 6 years and it goes back up. And if you're familiar with the rule of 72, then that makes it more likely that you are going to be more knowledgeable in the stock market and that you would stay in the stock market where other people are running. So this is how people become millionaires through the stock market. I'm going to talk about Warren Buffett. You know, Warren Buffett, he is 92 years old. His net worth is $95 billion. $95 billion is Warren Buffett's net worth. Warren Buffett believes in the stock market. So if Warren Buffett believes in the stock market, can you believe in the stock market? I know it's difficult to trust, especially if you didn't grow up in this whole stock market investing thing. But it's something that does requires faith. I mean, especially if this is being controlled by the feds then naturally you're not going to trust it. I mean, um, we have a lot of reason not to trust the government, right? So, but this is the rule of 72, how the stock market works, compounding interest, and it's very important to diversify. Nobody puts all of their eggs in the stock market. So there's nobody out here that is just counting on one thing. So diversification is very important. Stock market, real estate, your own business, crypto. You know to be very careful with crypto. I do 1%. Other people are more bullish on it. Precious metals, side hustles. The point is you are generating income from here, 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 here. And that is the way that you provide security for yourself. All right, diversification. But I just wanted to come in and let you know that millionaires are created in recessions. So everything is not all down and dismal right now. We are in a great opportunity right now. So take full advantage of it. I encourage you to go back to that other YouTube channel that I mentioned. It's called Freenvesting. It's in the title, Freenvesting. And then also look up other resources as it pertains to the stock market and just finances in general. All right. So this is the Love and Money Show. If you like the show, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And hit the notification bell so that you will not miss an episode. Also, hit that share button. If you know anyone who is interested in building wealth, please let them know about the channel. Also, please tune in on Sundays. On Sundays is where I interview millionaires, multimillionaires, and entrepreneurs. And what they will be doing is coming onto the show and sharing business ideas. All right. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your night.